Now pay attention, 007. It is time to get you fitted for your new spy suit. I must say, 007, I am tired of being here to get you suited once again, only to find a few days later that you've utterly destroyed everything that I've worked for. Now, let's talk about your new suit, 007. It seems that you have been hard on the previous ones. Now let's talk about what fitting we're talking about. This is for an evening wear, is it not, 007? Alright, how do we feel about a white tuxedo? Very good, very good. As opposed to a dinner jacket. No, we're going straight tuxedo. That is very appropriate for the mission that you are on, where you will be meeting the Queen of Estonia. I assume that you will be shot at some points, 007? Yes, I thought so. Hold still, hold still. Let's see. Yes. 42 chest. Been doing a few push-ups, I see, 007. Yes, well, they don't get much chance to do that sort of thing back in the lab. Q department does not have a gym, but nevertheless, hold still. I'm going to wrap this around. Now, 007, I do want to talk to you about your alcohol consumption. Let's see, still coming in at a 33 waist, very trim. I honestly don't know how you do it with those vodka martinis. What I'm trying to tell you is you're going to end up with an unsteady hand. You're not going to be able to place the plastic explosives that I've hidden inside the pins if you are a lush. Now, never mind, 007. Hold still. Could I get you to extend your arm to its fullest extent? Just pull this out here. You'd think that being part of the Q department, I would have something more advanced than tape measure, but sometimes the old ways are best. Right, we've got 19 inches on the arm. Now, this is the important question. I had a instructor when I was learning the skill of cutting a proper suit. He said to make sure that the person is wearing everything that they will be wearing. So, 007, will you have your Walther PPK in its secreted holster when you are wearing this suit? I thought so. If you don't mind, go ahead and put that on, and then put on the dummy suit that I have for you. Yes, I can see. You can see a slight bulge there on the corner. Bulges are dead giveaways. Let me just make a slight adjustment here. Very good. What we're going to have to do is we're going to need to bring in the shoulder of that suit ever so slightly, and that's going to hide the Walther PPK to any but the most skilled observer. It's not going to make it completely invisible, though. It is still there, after all. We haven't quite cracked that problem yet. There was that invisible car. That was a mistake. Now, 007, let's talk about your pants. Yes, I know, you are famous for your pants not being on, but I'd like to try something different with your pants. I think that we could easily instill a length of cable that would wrap around the right pant leg all the way down and can deploy that you could use as a quick release grappling hook. What do you think of that? Yes, it would have a slight increase in your conductivity. Are you expecting to be electrocuted? Are you fighting Electro? Yes, I've read a comic, 007. Do keep up. Ah, I see. So you are concerned about electrocution during this mission. It seems that you are facing someone who is missing a hand and has had it replaced with various devices that they can quickly attach, including a bit of a zappity zap. Very well, 007. What we will do is we can put in a thin layer of insulation into your suit. It will not give you complete protection from electrocution. However, should they grab especially you by the lapels, which is the most likely, or if they put this false hand on your shoulder, we will extra pad those areas. Studies from our combat report, and yes, there is a combat report for electrocution, show that those are the two areas that the adversary tends to employ. Of course, much more relevant as well, we will double insulate your shoes. It will make them slightly heavier. But if you are concerned about electrocution, that will give you an incredible resistance to it. Mostly it will help it pass harmlessly through you. If you would like, I could try to put a slight storage unit in the lapel. What this would do is it would, up to a point, allow you to keep that charge and then expel it, probably through the bottom of your wristwatch. What do you say to that, 007? Sounds fun. I got the idea from this movie, Black Panther. Have you seen it? It's quite good. It's okay. We'll move on. Now, speaking of those pant legs, if you could hold still, 007. Let me just get your inseam. Stiff upper lip. Do it for England. There we go. There we go. Now, I do want to check. Will you be sequestering any other weapons in your pants? Do grow up, 007, please. Will you have any other deadly 007, I will put you into the remedial class, and I will ensure that you have to go through your sensitivity training 5 times, if necessary. Very good. Answer the question. Yes. So you would like to have a retractable dagger in your inseam. We can easily take care of this, 007. This will be an easy thing to put on the inside. The best way would be a slight strap that will hold it in place. We probably will want to have at least 2 straps, as I know that you tend to do a great deal of running. This will help ensure that you do not run to your death. There was nothing worse than having a bladed weapon slowly work its way down your leg when you're trying to climb up the side of the Vatican. I remember that. Speaking of climbing, I was seeing that you may need to scale the side of the Estonia embassy as part of your mission. I have taken the liberty of adding some climbing hooks to your shoes. I think you will find it most useful. Now, could you hold out? I need to get your wrist size. Very good, very good. We need to make sure. Well, yes, I have your measurements, 007, but you are a field agent and you go through a lot. And my experience is you must do a precise measurement each time. This is not simply fitting a suit. We are fitting advanced technology inside your suit. And if this is done improperly, it could lead to your death. And even a few millimeters difference could make the difference. So, what I'm going to do is not only fit it to make sure that your cuff is properly extruding, but that this part will be able to clamp shut at a moment's notice. This way, if anyone tries to take your suit from you, you will be able to, as they are taking it off, deploy a trigger button, and when they try to take it from you, it will clamp shut, likely removing them from some fingers. The distraction should be more than enough for you to escape. Don't worry, it will be activated only by your fingerprints, your left or your right fingerprints. We'll make sure and get those from you again. Fresh fingerprints. Again, the reason this is so important is you have a tendency to take a lot of damage in the field. I don't even know if all of your fingerprints are still there after jumping out of the plane from that explosion a few months ago. I see that the parachute out of your backpack worked properly. Very good. Now, 007, please, for me, be careful. We'll get this wonderful white tuxedo back to you. I'll see to it that you have all of the upgrades that are needed, and when it comes time for you to have a martini shaken, not stirred, that you're not worrying about your suit, but instead your suit is working for you. Now, do pay attention, 007. We still have a lot of work to do.